I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi from WESH 2. Today we are going to be covering hurricanes in our weather lesson of the day. Let's begin now with a look at the peak of the hurricane season. And as we do so, you can see there that is right around September the 10th. Normally, it's that time of the year where we have multiple tropical features, whether it be storms and or hurricanes that we are watching. Now, normally, hurricane season does begin on June the 1st and does and around the end of November. Now, there are certain times in certain years where storms do begin a little bit earlier and end a little bit later. As we've seen the last couple of years, we've had a couple of April and May named storms. Hopefully, that will not be the case as we get you into the upcoming year. Let's go and take a look now at what we call the Saffir-Simpson scale. Saffir and Simpson were engineers and meteorologists that came together to come up with this wind hurricane damage scale, and it begins at a category 1. Winds there 74 to 95 miles an hour. Category 2 winds are a little bit stronger now, 96 to about 110 miles an hour. And then as we get to the category 3, those are what we call major hurricanes. Category 3 winds at 111 all the way up to 129 miles an hour. Category 4, even stronger, 130 to 156 miles an hour. And then category 5s, you talk about Katrina, you talk about Andrew, you talk about Dorian there in the Bahamas. These were all category 5 hurricanes. Now, we like to associate damage with the different categories. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the different categories and what we expect damage-wise. In a category 1, you are basically looking at winds of about 74 to 95 miles an hour. That usually gives us minor damage to homes. Some tree branches do begin to snap, and we do begin to see some minor power outages. Now, when we go up to a category 2, the damage does go up another level. In fact, let's go ahead and break that down there for you. Winds in this category are 96 to about 110 miles an hour. This is when we start to see roof and siding damage to homes. Shallow trees could also begin to fall, and we do also begin to see a significant loss to power in neighborhoods, especially those older neighborhoods. Now, when you get to a category 3, or what we call a major hurricane of strength, we are talking about winds of 111 to about 129 miles an hour. This does provide the potential for some major home damage. Fallen trees, blocked roads, and power and water are out in many locales. Not a good time to be outside before, during, or after when a category 3, 4, or 5 storm heads your way. Look at a category 4. All right, catastrophic damage. Winds 130 to 156 miles an hour. You got big-time strong storm surge inundation. Homes along the coast are usually not there when a category 4 is done coming on through. At the very least, you can see the second story takes a rough beating there. Most trees are down, by the way, in the category 4, and power and water could be out for weeks. In the rare category 5 instances, you can see not much left standing. Again, this is one of those situations where many times when you go in afterwards, you see a massive loss of everything. Framed homes are gone, destroyed, completely destroyed. Trees, poles are gone. Power outage likely here in this scenario for months, if not at the minimal of weeks. All right, I hope you've enjoyed our weather lesson today on hurricanes. Be sure to keep checking back on WESH.com for more weather lessons as we go forward through this summer. Take care and have a great day, everybody.